Hey guys, this is Primeval, ready to go with round 3, the finals of the Reddit tournament here. There's 3 players in this free-for-all final. We're on a tiny Pangea with everything else as default. And we've decided to all go random, so good luck everyone. Alright, so we got Morocco, which has absolutely no relevant bonuses for this. Let's see now. Victory progress. We got Korea and Uruguay. As for where I want to settle, this isn't the most exciting start. Having a coast isn't going to be too relevant for us here. We're on a tiny Pangea. I'll probably go over to this hill. It does mean moving away from the deer granary resource. Both of our luxuries are calendar resources, which really isn't the most exciting. But we do get the bananas as a granary resource there. So that'll have to do for our capital city. We also have the sheep, deer. Not a awesome start, but not a terrible one either. Ooh, some runes. We'll go. Looks like as good a spot as any. We found our city. Choose production here. We'll go scout, research into animal husbandry, and definitely lock that down. We'll go production focus. Looks good. Yes, Cranberry is Korea, which means he'll have some very strong long-term science. But I'm going to play such that we don't get into a position for Korea's unique ability to be relevant. We are on a tiny Pangea, so hopefully we'll be close enough to slow him down and maybe take him out early. Since we do just have the 2 opponents, again it's going to be a high military, low science game, and in that case, getting out early production, new cities, means that Liberty is the obvious choice. Some more lanes here, we'll go across the river. A scout will head over to the south, meanwhile Spearman will grab these runes and then go and try to grab some tribute from Jerusalem here to the north. Throne. This is as good a time as any for now. And we'll go for the monument here. 2 scouts might mean another rune. But since we are going to Liberty, building that early monument would be best. It doesn't mean we'll get our policies several turns sooner. So that should all be fine. There's animal husbandry. We do have some horses over 2 sets of horses around our capital. That's definitely good. Let's go pottery here. Oh, and there's Onondaga. We are extremely close to the Iroquois there. We'll probably go to war and shoot our scout. Jerusalem, they do not hear us. We'll go pledge to protect. The pledge does not decrease our own ability to demand tribute from Jerusalem. So meanwhile, with this scout, we'll be going and looking for places to plant. Forward cities. blocking off Jerusalem there. And I went for God King there quickly because I didn't want to spend any time thinking about that. It's going to be good immediately, and in this sort of game where we're right next to the Iroquois, I'm all about the immediate gains. Okay, so we have two options for runes. We'll go right here just in case someone steals one of them. We can go for the other. Probably grab this one first and then swing back for these runes. Still no tribute from Jerusalem. We're not strongest on military might here. And that means demanding a tribute will be more difficult. Okay, so we did lose out on those runes. And we found the location of encampments. Open up Liberty there. And over to archery. Yeah, so we're at the north end of this Pangea. Doesn't look like there's anything that extends off west of Jerusalem. We definitely locked down the sources. And we'll go and scout with the spearmen for a good spot to settle our next city. It'll definitely be forward towards Onondaga. Alright, so we need... let's go... None of this is going to be too useful for us. We'll go for another warrior then. There's archery. And we can go pledge protect these guys. Switch this over to an archer. Go grab mining so we can clear those trees, get our luxuries online. And pop it this way while I clear that camp out. Okay, so adopting a policy here, we'll go public over towards the free settler, and hopefully my audio is working okay. I was having some trouble there. Pop over this way, and that's fine. I think the audio is coming through. Yes, we'll go and move the mic. Please excuse all the fumbling. Normally I would edit this out, but since we are also recording for the tournament, I'll have to leave that on. Maybe I'll just try to edit out the audio only. And we do have time to get a quick granary here. And we do have the 2 granary resources, so that will pay off. It'll mean we can work more of these hills without starving. And moving that warrior was a misclick. It's fine. Oh, there's a worker we could steal right now, which we will. Or not. So we'll just hang around here and stop the Knighty Professor from improving his tiles. Sorry, Professor. There's the mining. We'll go over towards calendar. And we do want to find out where Korea is. Here we'll grab, well, for Or sieging on a dog will want rough terrain. Minor defeat, minor victory, fortify. So if we really wanted to go and hurt their growth here, we should go and stand on the cattle tile. So they can't work that. I don't want to get within range of the city though. He did build on a hill, so he does have the extra combat strength there. And I guess I really don't need to be working on this granary. Add to queue, we'll go for another archer. And the free settlers in 2 turns. So yeah, we'll have that warrior as an escort. You should fortify. Walk over this way. And I don't know if the audio is being picked up too well. I didn't get a chance to check that before we started. Hopefully everything's fine. So we've got our free settler next turn as well as the warrior escort. And after that, I'll want an archer and a settler. And if we can demand some tribute from some of these city-states, that would definitely help us out. Okay, free settler. Get the escort there. Don't wander blindly. Although 1, 2, 3, this hill would be just fine. It'd also be a good spot to start sieging on a Daga. Well, let's go meet the city-state. Go pledge to protect those guys. Gain a bit of influence. Still no tribute demand there. We are leading on soldiers though. There's new pop. And choose research. We'll go over to the wheel for chariot archers, and then over to construction for some composite bows. That means I could use a worker to improve some of these horses. That's 14 turns away naturally. Dog has got an archer out. Could steal that worker, but it wouldn't really be too beneficial for us. There's an Iroquois spear. We'll go pledge to protect these guys. Nothing from... We're number 1 on soldiers, but there's still no tribute. We do need more army in the area in order to pull any of that off. Go open terrain. Go drop our city temporarily. I'm happy. Get some experience on the archer. Some damage there. Production here on an archer. And if I can spare someone to go steal a worker from, say, Jerusalem, we should definitely go do that. Alright, so the 3rd city, well, you'll definitely want to fortify. That warrior is probably dead, unfortunately. Go and drop maybe on this hill here. On a luxury would be best, since then I wouldn't have to wait for a worker to improve any of that. Scouting +1, and we do want to find out where the Koreans are. So here we're just boxing in Onondaga, forcing him to build army, which is kind of annoying. It'd be nice if he had been distracted and wanted to build a bunch of wonders, but I'm sure he knows what's going on. So here we're just stopping him from growing. Okay, so here's Korea. We'll go drop a city here, deal with Onondaga, and then go over and take out the Koreans. Alright, Jerusalem, where is your worker? Building our own worker will take 5 turns. It'll be an archer instead then. Do a quick look and hide back here. We'll heal this guy up a little and then go finish our exploring. Meanwhile, I really want a worker from Jerusalem. I'll also need an escort for this settler. That'll be this archer. We'll clear this camp. And diplomacy overview. What policies did these guys take? They both went tradition, so we've got that going for us. Unit promotion here. We'll go grab Raj, Colette, and the worker did hide itself. No, I just want the intel. I don't think I can wait around for this guy to heal up. Let's walk here. Now, as for where I want to drop this third city, right here is not really a great spot. It is a hill. Over here we do have some production. Alright, we'll grab this worker. Make peace there. And settling directly on the sugar. That would be a vulnerable city. But we'd have that luxury hooked up right away. Okay, so here's Seoul, working on the Great Library. It's fairly defensive, right beside a mountain, and there's hills in the way. So that's going to be harder to crack. We are definitely going to need embarkation to walk around that. Some rooms over on that side. Seoul's fairly defensible. So I think there is the spearman sitting right here. And then putting my archer in the swamp, he is asking for it to be killed. Mandu, Temple of Artemis, trespassing in Jerusalem. Okay, so he's over here. Wandering in here would put me in danger of being captured by that barb. I'll go and stand here for now. There's an archer done, we'll go more archers, and if I could demand tribute from some city-states, I would like to do that. We've got that worker ready to put a pasture on those horses. Alright, so for Seoul, we're going to want embarkation. And it's going to be hard to get a lot of units in there. But we are going to have to deal with the Iroquois first. With the Great Library, they might be able to get ahead of us on tech, but if we go straight over towards crossbowmen, yeah, that should be fine. Picking up horsemen might be good, but an embarked unit here might be enough. Alright, so I am going to settle directly on the sugar. I think that city will be safe enough. Go and grab ourselves a free worker. And have this guy get to work on these horses. Go and clear that and get out of here. So the spear has found my archer. We'll pull back one here. Push forward. It's best to hide this guy. And we'll settle the city. Monument, archer. Instant heal there. There's Natural Wonder. Alright, when do I have these horses? 2 turns. In the meantime, we'll go for one more archer. Now these barbarians really are everywhere. So which of these archers will I want to upgrade to composite bows? And this guy has a promotion. Bombard here. Upgrade. Still no fear of our military strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The range where you calculate the army near city state is 5 tiles, so if I get a couple more units in there, I should be able to grab some gold off Kathmandu and get some tribute for some more upgrades. There, we just move that archer at the end of the turn. Go and deal as much damage as we can to the spearman. Alright, so we'll go and grab some experience on the composite bow. There's the spear dead, and these guys will launch rough terrain for sieging the Korean capital of Seoul. Different chariot right there. Cape Town. Go pledge to protect these guys. And we'll get a road going. But this seems like a good spot to end part 1.